Hello, Princess, from very windy Southampton. I guess since we hadn't had a storm back home this year, Mother Gaia decided to treat us to a inaugural hurricane. So I am about to head to the ship and hopefully board. I mean, there's no reason we shouldn't. And I'll see you there. FYI, this might not be the intro. I was going to do something a little bit more dramatic, so we'll see if that works out with the weather and everything. But yeah. Oh, and it's still cold, so there's that too. All right, I managed to drop the luggage off. I hope in the right place. I'm in, I guess, some sort of lounge. And in addition to the weather being crappy, we're already off to a rocky start. I lost my microphone somewhere, with a little one only, so I still have the big one. And yeah, that's it. So I don't know. Is this a sign of things to come? Or is this just getting all the bad stuff out of the way? I don't know. We got 9 days to find out. I think I'm quite a bit earlier than I needed to be. The boarding docks say don't arrive more than an hour before, which would be, I think, 11, but I usually get to the pier around now. Anyway, there's not that many people here. I sort of sneaked back into the departure area, or I just walked over here, not a big deal. So they have the whole big photo set up right here, and the terminal is all decorated for Encore, even though I think this is her only departure from here for a year. But, you know, I guess the whole inaugural thing, they want to do something special. Anyway, I'm just going to hang out here until check-in begins and see how long that goes. Huh? It's better than waiting over there. It's a teeny little space. Ugh. Sorry, I just have to say it. When you want more, I do think the food will be much better. Now that was a nice surprise. They are doing, I guess, a complimentary photo shoot here by the giant Encore sign. So they won't be available for a few days, I guess. But if I can download them on board, I'll show you how those turn out. So stay tuned until whenever. Okay, we are on our way. I'm guest number 15, I think, in line. It's only because I was sending an email. Dang it. But okay. Found the shorter line. All right, security. So I will see you soon. All right, plan was successful. Getting here when I did. Good call hanging out over there. I am all checked in and ready to go. And most importantly, there you go. So now the mad dash to find the spot begins. And I don't know. It's looking good. I mean, I've had worse priorities before and still gotten in. Anyway. All right, I think I probably have an hour and a half to sit here in the waiting room. Depends on whether or not they start boarding early, but okay, so far so good. I guess a semi-uninteresting note, they still have the old boarding process where you see the agent and do all the documents. They have all the cards, you know, in the back there. Well, actually, you know what? I wasn't paying attention. She didn't go anywhere, so I guess they now print the cards on demand, which makes it better, at least. Still not as good as they do on Royal or even Carnival now, but there's always room for improvement. But not having to go and search for the card, which honestly took forever, is a huge plus. But still having to see the agent, no, maybe someday. Okay, well, I'm just gonna wait and wait and wait and wait, and if anything happens, I don't know, we'll all find out together, won't we? Maybe they're getting started a little earlier. I think the Haven, or at least the first group of Haven passengers just boarded. So that means usually they're gonna let them clear the gangway, get settled in, and start calling some boarding groups. We'll see. I guess the lounge isn't, it's some other place in here, because they all walk by. Anyway, still sitting waiting. It's about 11:05, and they just called the Platinums, which I should be next year. Well, and I guess then we're up. Us lowly goals. I don't know, I've never been this far down on a priority list in a long time. Don't like it.
Group 1, Platinum Plus, and
All right, we are boarding. Group 1. Whoa! There you go. Whoa.
We want to give them to you all at once.
Okay, we are on our way. I did stop for a picture. I hope I gave her the right cabin number, but we can sort that out later. All right, so now it's time to figure out where to go first. Take care of that. And, well, we'll be on board, so let's go do this. It was like a not too long walk. At least it's inside. I remember in Barcelona it was outside, and it was also raining that day. So sorry everyone. I guess it's me. All right, here we go. About a minute and a half to go. We've still got to go all the way up there. All right, we are stepping across the gangway, and there she is, the ramp, and we are aboard. Excellent. All right, there you go. Okay, that's it. We're on board. Excellent. So now we gotta find it. Hello. Okay, yes, they are in fact selling Vibe in the Social, which is straight down this way. So I'm on my way there now, and wow, this is nice. I mean, I'll show you all this later. Got more important things to take care of. Whoops, I almost walked right by it here in Social. Well, let's see. And mission successful. I was able to get the Vibe Pass. It was $209 for this sailing, which I think is less than I've even paid in the Caribbean. So I guess that's a good deal. I asked the gentleman who's selling these, and they're not selling too well, probably because of the weather and the nature of the cruise. He also told me that on Alaska sailings, they're pretty plentiful because, you know, of the weather. But look at it this way. It's something to do, and who knows, this weather might not last. Last year we had crappy weather the first 3 days, and after that it was beautiful. So, mission accomplished. I am off to explore the ship. Word of warning for everybody. Y'all better be on your best behavior, because we are being watched over by the crystalline entity.
It's been over 8 minutes, and I can still smell the fresh paint.
I just realized I'm kind of wandering aimlessly and can't do that because we only have 9 days. So I'm going to just begin a quick, I don't know, look-see around this way, that way, and back, and maybe avoid going outside today because I think we still have 30 knot winds or something like that. Not very conducive to be on deck. In fact, they might not even be open. But, all right, heading back to somewhat familiar territory. I think Mix is back here, and then up and over. Let's, I don't know, let the touring begin. Found the Skyline Bar. It's pretty different than the configuration on Norwegian Escape. They took away the venue space and added slot machines. It wasn't that great anyway. I'm beginning to notice now that I'm pretty hungry. I didn't have any breakfast. I think I should consider getting some food at some point. I'm not sure what's open. I mean, I'm sure the buffet's open. And the local right here is probably open. It's a little more table servicey than I want. I don't know. I'll probably end up diddling around and not doing anything. And I found one of my favorite venues on these ships, the District Brew House. So let's get in here and see what they got. Ooh. And there we go. How many dozens we got here? Oh, 90 Weiss. Okay, that's awesome. All right, well, we're here in District Brew House. I'm going to take this opportunity to do something probably don't get to do very often. And I suppose, I hope, I'm guessing, to be the first guest to sit in this seat. Pretty cool, isn't it? Now, I did ask the barkeep over there if they're going to do the leaderboards on this cruise. Not for me. I would not get anywhere near at the top. And yes, they will, but they're not ready for it yet. I think they still have to probably configure something, download something, activate something. Who knows? So I'm going to come back, check a couple times to see what it looks like and how some of these other guys are doing, and if it is as shockingly impressive as it was last time I saw it. So
Gonna sit here for a minute or so.
Decide what I want to do. I don't really know. I don't think it's noon yet, even. And I do want to get something to eat. So I'm gonna walk that way and see what's up. They're serving in the local, and they do have the Reuben, but we can only eat the Reuben under certain circumstances, which will happen frequently, I'm sure. Found my stateroom, so let's do a live first entry. Okay, ooh, the key card works, and oh, Jesus. Okay, my door's a little bit new. All right, here we go. It's very dark in here. Okay, well, whoa! Okay, that's somewhat dangerous. That's there we go. Okay. Okay, actually, they leave a card in here now. That's actually pretty cool. Probably too many people going to guest services asking for additional cards. So, okay, wow. I have a forward-facing ocean view stateroom. This is pretty awesome. I'm actually not sure how I got this. I don't think I selected it, but they just, I don't know. Whatever, but hey, it's super cool. I've seen these on the other ships, obviously, and thought it would always be cool to stay in here. Let's see, what do we have down here? Okay, just some extra information, and my bottle of sparkling wine for being a Latitudes member, and of course the phone, nice mirror, hi, and okay, so the regular bed, they did not have an option for 2 beds, but this is fine. Actually, you know what? They don't even have the option for 2 beds, just because of this room configuration. And okay, a screen. Ooh, let's see, closet. Look, this is my first stateroom tour. Maybe I'll do it again. If you want better ones, there's other people who've done this before. I freely admit that. And finally, let's check out the bathroom. Please watch your step. Uh-oh, that sounds very ominous. I wonder why. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, well, that's why. Oh my God, wow, that's pretty substantial there. Huh, okay. And, all right, well, we have a bathroom. Actually, this looks exactly like it was on Norwegian Escape and Norwegian Getaway. The finishes, I think, are slightly different shade, but anyway, it's nice. Oh, and most important, a glass shower. Oh, God, I hate the shower curtains. That's just like the worst. Anyway, well, that's my stateroom. I'm going to open up the window and see what I can see the crappy weather we have. I'll be right back. The stateroom is really nice, but there is one disappointment. There are no USB outlets. I think with a brand new ship, they missed an opportunity to add a huge amount of convenience there. Let's go check the other side of the bed, although I don't think there were any. Okay, that is a big no. In fact, there are no power ports by the bed. So, yeah, you just got to plug everything in over here. Unfortunately, I didn't put a charger in the little bag. It's fine. I think I have enough juice for the rest of the afternoon, and then I'll just figure it out from there. But that's, I don't know. I was kind of expecting those, but oh well. I think maybe on Project Leonardo. You listening, NCL? All right, so one thing about having a forward-facing ocean view on this class of ship is this. I remember this from when a couple friends had a balcony somewhere up here, and it is a long walk back to the stairwell and escalators. And so it's going to be the gauntlet of carts and everything every day. This is a lot further than my my furthest forward cabin I had on Symphony of the Seas. It's just the way this ship was designed, with the elevators pretty much starting in the middle and going from there. So maybe someday I'll see how long this takes, although this recording's been going for 43 seconds now, and we are still not there. At least there's not too many obstacles. They were just finishing up all the staterooms when I came this way, and looks like they're done by now. Haven't met my stateroom attendant yet. I'm sure he'll be by sometime soon. And can put in my towel order in. Oh, whoa. Okay, there is a step there, or a ramp there. Gotta remember that. I will forget it 100%. And okay, so we're almost at the end. See the blue carpet? That is where we are headed. That's where the elevators are. And we are at 1 minute and 20 seconds right now. I'm not walking particularly fast, but I guess I can get that down to maybe under a minute sometime soon. And here we are, 1.5 minute walk from my stateroom to the stairs. So I guess I don't really have to worry about exercise on this cruise since I'm gonna have to do it anyway. Executive decision. I am going up to the buffet to have something small to eat. I don't want to eat too much now. And then I'm going to continue my tour of the ship. If I don't go now, I won't, and then the drill will happen and it'll be a mess. All right, finally, an elevator. Okay, I did find the garden buffet. It is on deck 16 forward here. I think on the other ships it was in the aft section. So this is a nice change. Hello, good afternoon. Oh boy. There we go, washi washi. Oh, this is nice. This is probably something we are not going to see too often, ever, and that's a completely empty pool deck, especially on embarkation day. I mean, given the weather, it's understandable that there's no one up here, but they don't even have the deck chairs out or anything. It's pretty wet, and yeah, no reason to be out here. But there is the water slides. Okay, one thing I was kind of expecting that they would fix is this. On Symphony, they're all touchless. You just wave. At least this one's automatic. All right, I found my way to the Galaxy Pavilion. This is where they have a laser tag, and the carts might be here, and a few other things. Brand new venue, I think, for Norwegian. Yippee! I found the Speedway and laser tag. I was kind of thinking maybe the Speedway would be open to do it on embarkation day when it's not so busy, but I guess because of the weather. Wah, wah, wah. All right, 9 days. You got 9 days, actually 8 days. You have 8 days to go. We'll get it done. All right, I found Vibe Beach Club. And continuing our first day tour here aboard Norwegian Encore, we are about to enter a venue that is brand new to me, and that's the Observation Lounge. It's all the way forward on deck 15, and this was introduced, I think, on Norwegian Bliss for Alaska. So let's go check it out. Welcome to Observation Lounge. I guess it's not the Observation Lounge, just Observation Lounge. Quick stop back at the stateroom after the safety drill, and I find some lovely chocolate strawberries, but I guess someone doesn't watch my videos. I'm crushed. I'm off to dinner, and I'm noticing that everybody seems like they're already dressed for New York. A lot of dark colors and even jackets and things like that. I didn't bring anything even like that. Yes, I know I'm not at a theme park, but hey, we do what we have to do. I'm on my way to probably taste or savor. The menu looks pretty good tonight. There's 2 soups that I want to try, and actually a few appetizers that look really good. So I might have like an appetizer-only dinner. Wouldn't that be pretty cool? And after that, I don't know. There's no shows or anything tonight, so probably just check out some of the other venues, see what's going on, and then don't really have to make it a really early night because we gain an hour. That's why you go westbound. All right, time to head down to the restaurant and get some dinner. I am starving, so let's go get that out of the way. We found out earlier that our new departure time is now 11:15. It's due to weather. They originally, it was supposed to be 5, then they announced midnight, then they announced 11:15. So now I'm thinking it might not be just the ship that had an issue, but the fueling barge also might have had a problem with the weather, because this is the view out of my window here in Taste. But that's okay. It's all good. Cool boats. Off we go to New York City. Although we really should be going to Miami. We are underway and saying goodbye to the fair port city of Southampton. I will see you again very soon, actually in less than a year. How about that? I hope you can see this, but we are getting the salute as Norwegian Encore departs Southampton. Yes, there is a fireboat over there, and she is giving the water gun salute. I don't think you can see it. Oh, yeah, just slightly. Okay, wait 1 minute, and we'll be right back. Well, friends, isn't this special? We have our own private showing of Phantasmic. Well, whatever your official name is, I want to thank the Southampton Fire Brigade for that beautiful send-off of Norwegian Encore on her first transatlantic voyage, which will hopefully deliver us all safely back to the United States. I'm on my way back to, I guess, the social now to see what's going on there. It was pretty fun for a while. They were playing some good music. I'll talk about that later. And maybe end the night there, although I might get a little bit hungry, so I might have to partake in one of those Reubens. We'll see. Anyway, back to the fun. Maybe this is the end, but maybe not. Ending the evening after leaving the social here on Norwegian Encore. A great venue. One thing I will note is the lack of hip-hop that they played. Yes, thankfully they did sort of do a sort of top 40 historical kind of thing. Not too much hip-hop, which is great. Very accessible. A lot of people enjoyed it. Something I like on too many ships. I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing. Anyway, very fun. I think I'm going to skip up to the local now and get one of my Norwegian favorites, which is the Reuben. So I will see you up there for a quick review, maybe at the end of everything else. If not, I guess it's time to say goodnight, because after that I am going to Betty Bye. We get an hour tonight, which means an extra hour of sleep, which means we're up super early tomorrow for another awesome day of fun here on beautiful Norwegian Encore. And I will see you, I guess, later today, because it's after midnight. That's how it works. Bye.